Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Faydown Cloak with the minimum percentage possible as of current patch, which today is November 4th, 2025. And before we do anything else, just so you know, you need the Reaper's Crest, you need the Needolin, the Drifter's Cloak, the Cling Grip, and the Swift Step. You also are going to need to have access to the Bellways, and unfortunately we will need to use No Clip to get Sharpdart, because you need Sharpdart, unfortunately, for this. Also, for the sake of the menuing stuff, since we're going to be moving around with the menu, you need to have a jump that isn't tied to confirm. And you need access to the Slab Bellway, Blasted Steps Bellway, Shellwood Bellway, and Farfields. Okay. So, you guys have seen the song and dance a ton of times for, from Kilroy Was Here and Ibsen's Adventures. So, if you want to skip to the Mount Fay part, which I will have the timestamp in the description, of course, feel free to do so. Now, we're going to be using a modified version of, Ko-Fi's strat for Mount Fay. So bear with me here. The start is not... It's nothing really new. It's rather just like doing some extra room duping and stuff to make it considerably easier. Okay. Unfortunately, I was not able to figure out how to room dupe into the top part of Mount Fay. I really wish that I could, but I'm just not capable of doing so. Okay. Let's see if I got this correct. There we go. There we go. Good. And now... Damn it. Stop grabbing the ledge. There we go. You good? Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna travel to Shellwood, so that way we can... go to Wormways. Now, I've also found an interesting little quirk with No Clip, where if... when you're going to a downwards transition, if you double tap the dash going downwards, you won't soft lock. Still haven't been able to figure out a means to unlock your inputs when you go through upwards transitions, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, I am just gonna move out of the way of basically everything here. Make sure I don't hit any spikes here. Really, no clip movement is not... it's not super tough. There you go. It's kind of easy. As long as you know what you're doing. And most of knowing what you're doing is just knowing where you are. That's like 90% of no-clip movement is just knowing where you are. Come on. There we go. Now I'm just gonna jump above everything and dash over to Sharpdart, snag Sharpdart, and then all we really need to check for is make sure you don't die, and boom, there you go. So that shiny part is the thing that you get Sharpdart from. There we go. In less than 6 minutes. That's pretty fast. Alright. Now it's time for the hard part. I don't like this part. But slowly go down. If you don't go down, all you need to do is just do your downward slash and you're good. Okay. Now we just go here and we lose. Now just need to lose no clip, which is really easy. Okay. So I am gonna go through to Bone Bottom. You're gonna notice something a little weird. Don't worry about it. I did no clip stuff to like to go through I did no clip stuff to get through the start of the game quickly, so that was just the game going through a sequence. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, now, we need to go back to Blasted Steps. And, yeah, at about the 8-minute mark here. We are now going to go to do the Mount Fae part, which, you'll find fairly interesting. So, as before, we do need to get Pogo Storage, but now we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna drop down into Shellwood. Okay. And I'm gonna rest here. That's for another setup. Don't do the taunt call. Okay. Then we're gonna do the menu storage, which we cancel and then bring it back up. Boom. As long as you do it fast enough, you will never soft lock. Stand like here and then dash. This is free. It's very easy to do. I have not failed it yet. Not for Shellwood. So now we go to the right here until we can't anymore. Tap left, jump, hold left. Now we need to switch to the Reaper's Crest. Okay, so now also make sure that you have Sharpdart. And I have Reaper's Crest. Okay, so now we go as far left as possible until you see Hornet's Head. Then you move to the right. Then you go to the left. Then you go to the right. Okay, now move a little bit to the right. Slash 3 times. I'm going to slash a 4th time just in case. Now move to the left. You will be able to see Now, try as best as you can not to take damage here. If you need more silk, you can grab more silk on the bottom ledge. Or if you end up on the bottom ledge, it's fine. That doesn't change anything. It just meant that you walked too far to the right and then you fell down, which is fine. There's no issues with that. So now we're going to go to the left here. Of course, you saw I held left the entire time. Then we're going to go left here, and then right, and then we should end up here. And with this part broken, that was actually the important part. If you fail any of these steps after the video is done, I'm going to show, or I'll have a separate video showing the way to get back to this, because you can still get back to here with room duping. There's a lot of loops. And it does basically the same thing. So now what we need to do is we need to get over here. So we get over here. I'm going to change my controls because I don't feel comfortable doing this. Okay. Now we just need to be above those guys. We just need to be above these guys while Hornet dies. Okay. Now we have the cocoon set up. And we should end up back here. Okay. So, hold left. Then hold left again. Then hold right. And keep holding right. And now you're back to the Bellway. Now, mind you, this is duped. That was a duped room. So, you need to escape in order to... what's it called? You need to escape in order to, do the dupe again. You can either do that by saving and quitting, or I found you don't even need to save and quit. So now we just do the same sequence of events again, except we're going to use the cocoon to bounce up to the top layer. Then the game is easy. We just drop down, and then we go up, and then we go up. That's it. I'm gonna rest here again. Okay. Then we're gonna do this again. Go back to the slab. Okay. Now, we don't need the bend. Yes, we do. My bad. Okay, so we do the same sequence of events. We don't really need this control scheme anymore. Switch to Reaper again. Okay, this is the part where things get... this is the part where things are a little nervous. Okay, right, left, right, left. Ooh. I mean, that's okay, it's just... I need to get all my silk back. You need full silk for this. You can just loop through things if you're not confident, but I'm not confident. Or, well, I'm fine and confident. Okay. I just can't speak today, dude. Okay, and then one more. Okay. Now, we do a left and then a right. Alright. So, wish me luck. Okay. Okay, now you just go down, and then you're good. Everything else is self-explanatory. And let's see here. So I have 8% progress. Okay, so if you end up, say, losing a bunch of your health or your silk, all you need to do is just drop down, make sure you don't die like I'm about to do. I hope I don't die. I'd rather not have to do all this stuff again. If you have the time, though you probably won't, you can grab some silk there. And then you just take this entrance back, do a left, and then you're back here. And you are free to restart the process. Also, a funny little thing to note is that when you load the save file, it puts you in Moss Grotto.